Well, the Cedar Creek baseball team has now won 3 straight games, and yes, they're finding their groove. Early in the season, they saw some stiff competition, really highlighting the areas they need to improve on in order to get where they strive to be. They have the ability to be great, but it's just about putting all those pieces together. Well, they're doing just that, and now they're looking to keep the train rolling.
I just go back, like I said, to that first half of the season where, we played some good baseball to start out, and then we ran into a little stretch there. We were facing some good arms. We had a bit of chilly weather there, but wasn't really playing great, and so we kind of stressed to them again. We're just showing up each day at practice, working to get better. Obviously, when we got Luker there on the mound, we feel like we're the best team, around. We put together, I feel like a complete game tonight of baseball, which is what we've been searching for, and hopefully, like I said, we can keep doing that again tomorrow with our opponent we have and keep it rolling.
At the beginning, we had a slow start. We've come through a lot. Just battling every day, coming to practice, showing up, giving 100% of what we got, and then just coming out and playing our best game. That's really it.
The Cedar Creek Cougars had their ups and downs to open the season. A stretch that saw them win 3 of their first 5 games, but then hit a slump, dropping 9 of 11 games. But the tide is turning, and they are back on track. The Cougars have outscored their opponents 29-3 in their last 3 games. Their ability to score runs is impressive, but this is a team built on getting it done on the bump and in the field.
We're kind of built on pitching and defense and competing at the plate, and like I said, tonight those guys did a great job.
That starts with a strong pitching staff, led by sophomore Cade Luker, who is coming off a 2-hit, 11-strikeout complete game shutout win over West Ouachita.
Really just going up there and throwing my best stuff out there, and if they hit it, they hit it. But I'm going to throw my best stuff and then see where we are.
But that is what this team is, a group of young talent who never shies away from a battle.
We got a freshman, Eli Slocum, who's been consistent all year, and there's no doubt we have confidence he's going to continue to go out and do what he does. We just got to continue to catch it for him and, like I said, compete at the plate.
It's great. Being able to go out there, put runs on in the first inning, and then go out there and have that confidence at the end is great. It's awesome.
When it comes to their offense, it is all about the little things. When they do the little things right, that is when they find success.
Well, it's a daily BP. It's the approach that we try to take as far as we're trying to eliminate the BP of, BP home runs and all that. We're trying to get some actual game-like swings into where we are. We're going to have to move that runner over. We got Bell tonight, had a couple of 4-3 RBI. Got a guy from third with less than 2. He had a sac fly, with less than 2. So, we can be better at that. Don't kid yourself. But we did a good job tonight with who we felt like we had on the mound, that if we got him a few runs, that he'd be tough to beat.
For the first time all season, head coach Chad Yates says it felt like they had finally put all the pieces together and played a complete game. And that is when they are most dangerous.
As a coach, we're sitting over there, we're thinking of what it makes it easy. We can enjoy watching what, the fruits of our labor of going out there and practice and, executing in practice and, like I said, bringing it in between the white lines. So there's no doubt, like I said, there were some guys that got plugged in the lineup tonight that I know Ryan Coleman DH for us tonight and came in and got 2 big hits there for us. And so, again, we're going to keep stepping forward and keep pushing these guys. It's a young group overall and, daily learning things as we come to the ballpark.
With games becoming more and more meaningful, now's the time for the Cougars to really crank it up a notch.
It's staying on their neck daily. These kids, they go to school, they get at school, they're up at 6 a.m. and we're expecting them to come out at 6 p.m. and give us their 100% of undivided attention. So it's a daily battle. And I think the guys, the more that they trust each other and they trust these things, the game plan that we put together, and they just go out and compete. All they can do is go out and, trust the abilities they've been working on. And I feel like if we continue to do that, then yes, we'll reach some of those goals that we have of, winning a district, getting in a playoff, then making anything can happen there with our one game, we're a single game playoff. So, we feel like if we can get to that point, man, we're very confident in our club.
And that's all the time here in The Score. Thanks for watching.